Hi all. In this video, we're going over topic 12, lesson 5, Finding Areas of Polygons. Remember, a polygon is a shape that is a closed figure and the sides or edges are straight. Let's look at some examples. You'll notice that this looks very similar to 12-4. Let's say we had a polygon that looked like such. More specifically, this would be a hexagon. Here we have our hexagon. I know that this is 4 meters. I know that this whole side right here is 6 meters. If I were to make an angle and a right angle, this would be 2 meters. As you can see, I have 2 triangles. Now, if you remember from our last couple lessons, the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So let's focus on our triangles. I'm going to color those in real quick, just to make it so we can see them a little easier. So we're going to find our 2 triangles. They happen to be the same size. So my base of my triangle is 6. My height is 2. I'm going to multiply 6 by 1/2. So I'm going to have area equals 1/2 times 6 times 2. Area equals 1/2 of 6, which is 3. Multiply it by the height of 2 now. My area of the triangle is 6 meters squared. That holds true for both triangles. If you remember from the last lesson, I like to write what the total area was for each shape, either in it or next to it, and circle it. That way I remember what they are, and I know what my math means. Next, I know that my area of a rectangle is length times width. Area equals length times width. I don't know the area yet, but I do know my length is 4, and my width is 6. My area is going to equal 24 meters squared. So I'll put a little 24 and circle it. Now I'm asking for the area. I'm trying to find the area for the whole shape, which means that I need to add these numbers together. I have 6 plus 24 plus 6. 6 plus 24 is 30, plus another 6 is 36, which gives me a final area of 36 meters squared. And that's the final answer for the whole shape. But let's say it's not a shape that we're familiar with, such as a hexagon. Let's say we had a shape that looked a little bit more like a room would look, with some cutouts and lines that don't exactly go where we want them to. We have this big cutout right here. I know that this is 5 feet. Right here is 4 feet. Here's 3 feet. This side right here is 15 feet. And this whole side right here is 26 feet. Well, there's many ways we could cut this apart. We could cut it apart where we have a rectangle here. We have a rectangle here, which would leave us about a square or a rectangle in the center. That would give us 3 distinct shapes. But that leaves me with having to subtract to find other areas. More specifically, what does this line mean? But since I know the height right here and all right here, let's cut our shapes like this. If I were to have a dotted line here, I'll shade in my rectangles so you can see them a little bit easier. I have one here, And finally, I have the larger one. Let's take this shape right here. Length times width, which is 5 feet. Area equals length times width. Area equals 3 times 5, which gives me an area of 15 square feet. I'll put a 15 in there and circle it. Let's look at this other one. Area equals 4 times 5 for the length times width. Area equals 20 square feet. I'll put a 20 right here. Now you may be tempted to multiply 26 by 15, however, this is about 5 feet short. If this is 5 feet, the opposite side is also 5 feet. For just right here. If I want to take that away from my 15 feet, I have a leftover amount of 10 feet. So my area for the green triangle is going to be area equals length times width. I have area equals 26 times 10 instead of 15 because I subtracted this 5 feet. Area equals 260 square feet. 260. Now I can add all these numbers up. 260 plus 20 plus 15. Add them up. 5, 9, 295. My total area for this whole shape is 295 square feet. Remember, when we're dealing with polygons, we're going to cut the polygon into shapes and then add the total amount. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop a comment in the comment section and I'd be happy to answer. Thank you and have a great day.